Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, and we're working on knots here, and this is going to be our second knot we're working on, and this knot is called the rolling hitch. It's a very handy knot to learn. It's a simple knot, it's an easy knot, it's a good binding knot, and you can use it for tying up boats or tying to other lines or tying to just about anything. It's a knot that really grabs onto whatever you tie it onto. Anyways, we'll demonstrate the knot and then we'll go from there. Okay, rail here. We've got a piece of rope. We're going to use the rail as a demonstration just to show the knot. The knot is quite simply 3 wraps around. 1, 2, and 3. 3 is the standard. You can go more if you want. You can go 4 or 5. Depends what you're tying on to. Once you get your 3 wraps on, you go over top of these wraps and around your post, underneath, and back up. So when you're done, it all looks like that. Okay? So you've got your 3 wraps, and then you go up and around, and then under, and then through the last wrap. And you end up with something like that. The good thing about, see how it grabs onto the rail? It's not sliding. A rolling hitch, one thing to remember is it grabs one way and not the other. So depending what direction your weight is going, is the direction you want the 3 rings on. If your weight was going this way, you would want the rings on this side, because there's nothing for the knot to bind onto. Okay? There are ways around that too. The more you learn about knots, the more stuff you can do. I can show you. I mean, you do your wraps, 1, 2, 3, okay? We'll get fancy and we'll go 4 on this one. Okay? You got 4 wraps. Now you're going over top. Now, you can go and throw another hitch on this side. So you create something like that. And throw a half hitch on that. I mean, that's for some serious weight if you're pulling something. You can see the knot is not sliding that way. And it's also not going that way now. So that was a quick fix to the problem. Say you've tied your knot and you put it on the wrong way. Well, there's a simple solution. Like I say, it's a pretty easy knot to do. When I say you can tie from one line to another, you can do it like this. 1, 2, these 3 wraps around the line. Okay? And then you want to go over top, back through. It's hard to tighten it when there's no weight on the rope. Okay, so you've got your, see how it slides one way? It'll slide both ways right now because there's no weight on this rope. But as soon as this one snugs up and binds with the other rope, you can put as much weight on there as you want. It's not going anywhere. So that's a rolling hitch. Simple knot to use, and works great. The other knot that's holding this rope is called a Clove Hitch, which is another really simple knot and very similar to the rolling hitch. You go over top, so it's like 1 wrap and then finish it off. Clove Hitch. I use this a lot for tying up boats. Put a tail on it. Not going anywhere. Another binding knot. I have my own little knot that I call kind of like a claw. So you go once around, and then you go over, do a 3rd one, and then another one, quite enough rope. Throw a 1/2 inch on that. I call that the claw. That's probably got a proper name, but who knows. Much like the hand grabbing the post, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. It's all grabbing on there nice and tight. It's not going to slide either way. So the more you play with knots, the more you learn to make your own and whatnot, just using some simple techniques. So there's knot tying for today. I hope you learned something, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.